Hey crafters, it's your girl again with another video. If you're suffering from alignment with a specific hoop and don't know what to do, then you may want to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you guys how you can align a specific hoop on your embroidery machine. So I just started like working on a project on an order, and I kept on trying to trace the design, and I realized that the design was on more on the right side than the left side. So I kept on moving it and moving it, but it wasn't like getting aligned. I just figured out I have to align my hoop. So the hoop that I'm trying to realign today is my 9.9 by 8 hoop. I use that for the children um shirts, and I actually use this for kids shirts from 3T and up. So my 7x7, I don't have a problem with that. That one is already aligned. All of my designs are coming out crispy, no problems at all. But with this specific hoop, I am having problems. So today I am going to be showing you guys how you can align your hoop to the middle, or you can align your design to the middle of your hoop, or whatever you want to say. So what you're going to be needing for this is going to be, I'm going to show you guys right now. So you're going to need your hoop that you want to align, and you're going to need a stabilizer. And also you're going to need a ruler. This is what I'm going to be using for my ruler, and don't you laugh at me. That's what I got right now. So I am just going to show you guys this real quick. So of course, with the warning sign that tells you this is the top of the hoop. So I'm going to place it this way, and I'm going to bring my stabilizer and come this way. So I'm going to align my warning sign as well to the other one. Remember, the other side has a warning side facing down, so the warning side, this part is facing up. So we're going to just snap that, and boom, that is done. So I'm going to use my ruler. Grab whatever ruler you have. This is what I have. I need a shorter ruler, but this is going to work. This is the ruler I use for neck measurement. So I'm going to get the middle of this. I'm not sure if you guys can really see. So I'm going to get the middle of this here. I'm going to rule it all the way down. Make sure you get the middle. You can determine the middle from this hole here. So I'm going to go ahead and trace it down. You want to make sure you got a pencil, a pen, whatever you got. Make sure you trace it down. So I'm going to make sure I trace this down. If you don't get this right, you will mess your alignment up. So you want to make sure you got it right. So making sure. So I got that vertical line. Now I'm going to work on my horizontal. Make sure it's straight. This is my mid. Boom, boom, boom. And I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in my embroidery machine. Place this baby here. All right. So as you guys can see, it's obvious that this is the needle that you use to know if you have an alignment problem. After you draw this line, you see that this is not getting to that midpoint here. That means you have an alignment issue. So now we are gonna work with this here and this here. So I'm gonna bring you guys closer. As you guys can see, you see the X and Y, AX, PX is gonna change. The X and Y, the Y as well is gonna change. I mean, the PX and the Y is gonna change. Can you guys see that number, those numbers there? is going to change when we try to align this to the middle. So this is going to be a two-way thing. I'm going to see how I can get you guys to be able to see what I'm doing on the screen and see what I'm doing with my hoop. I hope my camera is not messing me up. All right, so now I'm gonna come in the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my hand here. I'm trying to make sure I'm not in your way. So I'm gonna put this down. My first is always your first needle. So I'm gonna, this is my arrows, like this, side up and down. So when you go this way, when you click on this button here, this arrow here, it takes you this way. Even though the arrow is facing that way, it takes you this way. When you um go, and that applies to the other side as well. The reverse applies to the other side. And for this down here, when we go down, it's taking us up, and when we go up, it's taking us down. For my embroidery machine, for this Ricoma embroidery machine that I'm using, I'm not sure about other people, but so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down if I can get it to stay. And I am going to, as you can see, I need to pull this forward. I need to pull this needle forward. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and touch on this up arrow. This up arrow is gonna bring me this way. It's gonna bring me down instead of taking me up. So I'm gonna go like this. It looks like I'm already centered. Can get this to get down. I am centered right now. So if I had if this needle was off with the horizontal, I can use one of these arrows as well to get to this middle. So you just use this arrow to make sure you get to this middle. The point is getting to this middle. And when we get to this middle, I can see my middle. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you guys can see the middle. Can you guys see that we're now in the middle? Y'all see that? We are now in the middle. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna look at that number up there. What does the number say? 53.6, and that is for the X, and the Y is 3. I'm gonna write it down, otherwise I may forget when it's time to get it in there. So I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna say X is, maybe I should use a pen, right? I can still see it, just you guys may not be able to see it clearly. 53.6 is X, Y is 3. So I'm just gonna use my pen so y'all can see clearly. 53.6, Y is, want to make sure it's not negative, I'm writing there. Y is 3. Y'all can see that? So I'm gonna come here. Now I am going to go to my hoop. This is where my hoop is. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna pick the hoop that I'm dealing with. I'm gonna pick the hoop in question, which I know is this hoop here. So this is a hoop, and I'm gonna click on edit. And this is my Y, and this is my X, the PX. This is it here, and this is my Y. So Y is 3. Remember, we did not mess with Y. Y is the horizontal line. We did not mess with it, so it's still 3. We're gonna leave it that way. X is what we messed with, so we're gonna switch this to 53.6. So we're gonna, when you want to do this, if you don't clear it, you're gonna add some more numbers. You can see that. So we gotta click on clear, if I can speak. So I'm gonna put 53. You cannot put points, nothing. So the fact that it's 53.6, for those of you that are still good with your math, 53.6 approximately is going to be 54. So we're going to come here and say we're gonna clear and say 54. So boom, looks good. So I have a video actually on how you can um add your hoop, like when you buy a new hoop, how you can add it to your um embroidery machine. I have that video coming up. I haven't shared it yet, but with that video is going to help you know all of this here, the 229 and 208 and 25. So that video is going to be coming up, so don't you miss on that video. If you're buying magnetic hoop, you may want to watch that video so you can know how to add it to your embroidery machine, right? And calling customer service every time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the numbers the way it is. It's just this one we're changing, so we're gonna say okay, and it's reading it, reading, looks good. So it's registered now. We're gonna go ahead and use our back arrow and say yes. So let's watch this bad boy. Let's make sure it's in the middle. If it's off, okay, hold on. So now we are going to go ahead and check this out. When we run this out, I'm gonna make sure that needle stays in the middle. If it doesn't stay in the middle, then I still have an alignment problem. It's not in the middle, I still have an alignment problem. So let's see here. So now as you guys can see, whoo, my air condition unit just stopped. So now I have peace in this basement. Whoosh. So now, as you can see, we still have alignment problems. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing that I did. And this time is going to register it. So it did register it for that number. But this time we are going to redo it again. And if you realize that it's not aligned the way it's supposed to be aligned, you do it for the second time. So the second time the number is going to be different, and it's okay. So we're going to go ahead, and I hope you guys can see what I'm going to be doing on the screen. And as you can see this screen, it is exactly what we registered it for, 54, and the Y is 3. So I'm going to come back out here, trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and use this here so that my needle can come to the middle. I want it to come all the way to the right. So I'm gonna come here, press this all the way, and I think I have to go back a little bit. You guys cannot really see, but it doesn't look like I am there yet, because let me get you guys closer. It don't look like I am there yet 100%. See that? I need to go back a little bit. It's just right in front. Can you guys see that? Hope you guys can really see. So it's not all the way in that middle. So I'm going to take it back a little bit using this button here. It's hard to show you guys the two screen at the same time if I want you guys to see closely. So I'm going to be using this arrow here. So I'm going to focus this so you guys can see while I touch on the arrow that I told you guys about. So I'm going to go down here. I want to move this. I want to move this that way just a little bit. I think it's good now. Let's put this down a little bit. I think it's perfect. Can you guys see that? Use my hand. I'm trying to make sure you guys see, and my thing that I'm using is acting up. Come on, don't you mess with me. Can you guys see that? So it is exactly where I want it to be. So I am gonna go ahead and write the new number on here. So I have this here. So px is 64 and y is 5.2. So 64 even and y is 5.2. So let's change that and let's see. I'm gonna come here and go back out there and go to, this is the hoop I'm dealing with, edit, x is 64, oopsie, clear first, right, 64 and y is 5. Oh, clear first, and we're gonna say 5 because we cannot approximate the two, and we're gonna say okay. We're gonna go back out there, we're gonna say okay to register it, and we're going to check it out now, and we want to make sure it's there. Yes, can you guys see that? It did not move, it's back, it is where it needs to be. Can you guys see that? So that's perfect. So I am gonna go ahead and do a trace so we can see it. So on my screen, I'm gonna click on this to trace embroidery status. After tracing, if you land on that middle, that means we are aligned. Let's check it out. Let me put you guys fingers crossed. Yes, now we got it. So this is it. So we are done. This alignment was successful. So guys, that is how you can get a perfect alignment with any hoop of your choice. If you're having issues with alignment of your design don't seem to be in the middle, try these steps step by step. If you try the first time and it doesn't, and you do a trace, it doesn't, it's not in the middle, do it again and make sure you hit an OK. And on your second screen, after you say OK in the first screen, make sure you hit on OK in the second screen before you go um out of that screen to the home page, because that way you are registering what you did in your embroidery machine, if I can think. But I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, all I ask for you to do is give your girl a thumbs up. And I should be sharing a video very soon. I should edit those video on how I did an unboxing of this magnetic hoops, and also I did show you guys how you can register all of your hoops in your embroidery machine. That is going to be very, very helpful. And I should be having some videos coming up on tension. I had a lot of tension issues when I started, and now everything tension, I kind of understand what to do now. So I'm going to share you with you guys. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section if you're having tension issue, which is number one problem of all embroiders. We always have tension issues. I know tricks on how to fix that tension problems now, because I used to have that back to back when I just bought this machine, and it almost drove me crazy. But after speaking to one good customer service, she gave me the tricks on how to fix my tension, and now I'm good. I know what to do when I have tension issues. So if you're having tension issues, I am your girl for it, because I've gone through all of that. And they say experience is the best teacher, right? Yeah, I have experienced it. So I believe I am in a good position to teach you how I fix my problems. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging with your girl as always. Stay positive, work hard. Let's make it happen. Peace out.